would you suggest presidential hopefuls propose for addressing the current regulatory environment?
I think the lesson of the Trump administration's really quite powerful. I didn't think they could accomplish what they did. So what they did was they put budgets on every agency. They said, you're allowed to raise regulatory costs by X. And to do that, if you have a new regulation, something has to go. And so it got labels like 1 in, 2 out, stuff like that. But the real issue was there's a budget. And you can't do whatever you want. You have to live it within your budget.
Right.
Most of the budgets were zeros or negative numbers, which was, I thought, oh my, they'll never get that done. I mean, I'm a longtime swamp dweller, cynical, beaten, name it. They did it, and the real lesson was the agency staffs, the people, the bureaucrats, the people like to belittle, figured it out and said, okay, let's see how well we can do. It became competitive. Which agency can have the best record on this? They know which regs are probably not working very well, so they started holding on to ones they needed. If they're going to have to pay for something, let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one. And so that's the dynamic you want. You want them always looking to see what they can get rid of, and you want them competing to make sure the regs are cheap.
Yeah.
So do that at a minimum.
Yeah. I mean, I can't remember what the number was for Trump at this point, but I know it's significantly less. I mean, I think it's
it was a negative number this way. The first year he had a modest $15 billion in regs, which he then went negative for a couple of years. Then COVID hit.
Right.
And for his entire tenure, he's about at 40 to 50 billion, depending on how you do the math. It's a world apart from what we're in. 40 to 50 billion compared to over 400 billion. Yeah.
That's incredible because, do the math. What are we looking like? There's still time on this administration, and there's more regulations to come.
Yeah, if you extrapolate it, you're going to exceed the $1 trillion in regulatory costs.
That's stunning. That's really stunning.
Yeah.